Hey, you've probably seen GameStop in the news today and certainly in the news yesterday. I have a chart here behind me showing the GameStop stock at the beginning of the year was around $17 a share. You can see that it hit $340 yesterday, now down to $261 a share today. A lot of people have been asking, calling in, sending emails like, what's going on with GameStop? Even American Airlines, a little bit, and AMC Theaters today. Folks, there is a bigger thing at play here than investing. This is not investing. This is not even speculating. This is almost like a crusade from a select retail investors. It started on Reddit and a Wall Street blog. You can see here behind me, we have a post here saying that this is class warfare. There's other posts here as well showing that they hate elitists, they hate capitalists, they hate the capitalist system. And what's happening is a select few, we'll call them keyboard warriors, have decided to push certain stocks that large hedge funds own or short. So the large hedge funds are looking at American Airlines, the debt that they carry. They could go out, file for bankruptcy potentially. They're looking at GameStop as another business model that may not last long term. AMC Theaters probably be here long term, but maybe not without bankruptcy reconstruction because of COVID-19. So they're looking at all this going, man, there's so many shorts on these funds. And so what they're doing is they're blogging to say, hey, everyone today go buy GameStop. And what's happening is GameStop price gets pushed up. Looking at some of the posts here, they aren't buying a lot of shares. They're buying 10 shares, 50 shares, 100 shares. And then they're simply driving that price up so that the large hedge funds are getting hurt. Actually, sometimes double-digit losses thus far in one particular fund. So we're not here to say, oh, whoa, hedge fund, or whoa, crusade investor. What we're really here to say is stay away from this. This is not day trading. This is beyond day trading. The average holding time for GameStop stop is around 40 seconds. That's not a long-term investment. So when you see this stuff in the news, these are not, this is not Tesla in 2017 through 20. This is something totally different. It's almost like a individual fund riot that's happening, if you want to look at it that way, or somebody's crusade to try to hurt markets. Now, currently, none of this is illegal. What's happening is a blogger who's not an advisor like me or like all my peers is simply saying, go buy this stock, and they're able to move individual investors to do that. If a hedge fund went into the market and said, hey, go buy this stock, and they held it, you can't do that. They'd be sitting in a jail next to Bernie Madoff. So I'm sure the government's looking into this and looking into what protects the free market, but at the same time, what prevents people from following a person with no training in stock whatsoever. So we have a podcast coming out about this. We'll produce it early next week. It'll follow the next week. But I just want to get out ahead of this and just say, stay away. Focus long-term in your investing. Look at the S&P 500. Maybe look at tech sector ETFs, but stay away from these individual stocks that have all this volume. This is something very different. In fact, I would bet that we're going to buy a book about this one day. This is like the flash crash. This is like the real estate crisis. So something's brewing here that's much bigger than probably most of our watchers' individual purses. All right, stay safe and see you guys later.